Hi everyone. First of all, good evening, and thank you for your patience to stick along till this our first poster presentation of MEMPC. We are really grateful for you to be a part of it. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself real quick. I am Aditi Verma. I'm currently pursuing my Masters of Engineering Management from Purdue University, and I will be graduating in May next year. Like prior to joining the MEM course, I had around 9 years of experience in mechanical industry, doing new product development and continuous improvement projects. I majorly worked in all high pressure and high temperature components like diesel engines, flow control valves that are deployed, say, 8 miles or 9 miles under beneath the Earth's surface. So my job role had always been very technical, but I wanted to grow into the verticals, and that's when I decided I'm going to go ahead and pursue MEM. As to introduce that, some people call it as MBA of engineers. So I didn't want to leave my technical expertise and still wanted to pursue management aspects of the world. So here I am pursuing my MEM. This summer, after my first semester at Purdue, I was able to secure an internship with Amazon, which is e-commerce, known for e-commerce company, but then it has various other application businesses which one can really not think of, which I got to know when I got into the Amazon. So my role pertained as innovation and design engineer, which is called Worldwide Design Engineering Team, which is located in Nashville. First, when I got a call from Amazon, I was like, okay, what do they have for mechanical engineers? Like, okay, I should be looking into it. So that was first pretty shocking question for me, even when they reached out to me first, and I was very excited about that. What into such a software oriented company, how can a mechanical engineer contribute for it? And I spent my 10 weeks learning so much about the processes that are heavily involved from a mechanical engineering perspective as well. So since I could not share a lot of numbers, being a confidential information, I could just talk about what work I had done with them in that 10 weeks. So basically, if you see it over here, there are conveyors that are used to navigate the parcels, whether they are coming from a vendor or whether they are going to the last delivery stations. These conveyors have a capacity of going or sustaining through some kind of loads, which they're designed for. But not every machine is designed for what they get used for, right? So my intern project was to understand what kind of conveyor loads they are seeing with the current products that they are loaded with, and then see what better designs we can propose for the next future building. So right now, so for example, I would like to share that you might have seen a lot of Amazon sites that are getting maintained by the Amazon robots, but that's not the case with all the Amazon buildings. That's a real myth that is being circulated, or like known for, that Amazon operates all the products through the Amazon robotics. But then so there are the definitions that until a certain length of a product, they can be kept in a Amazon robotics sort centers. But then beyond certain length, they cannot keep it in the sort centers where robots can operate. So for example, last time, if you would have ordered, say, rug or kayak or a wallpaper, they would not come from the robotic sort center. They would come from the traditional non-sort center. So in those non-sort centers, the conveyors are bigger. They have their storage racks which are designed for it. So my primary responsibility was to utilize my mechanical engineering fundamentals to propose the newest design or a newest concept for the next generation buildings that will be implemented in US, Canada, and UK as well, or a part of Europe as well. So that's about the technical aspect of it. What tools and skill sets I use in this 10 weeks? I used nearly all the aspects of project management. Whether the 10 weeks was such a short time for me because I came from altogether a different industry. Understanding the warehouse management was something which was very critical for me. So my courses in my MEM program helped me a lot to understand about identifying different customers, stakeholders, and then what are the main objectives of the company, and like tailoring it for the 10 weeks to be able to deliver what I was needed to deliver at the end of my internship. My specialization in MEM is for the industrial engineering, so I was also able to use industrial application of statistics, concepts to perform all of this analysis. BIM 360 was one of the tools that I also used for accommodating this building design. People management was a major chunk of my internship, because operators or associates working on an hourly basis, I was required to find out how best we can really do for them in the next generation building design, so that they do not have any kind of issues and they perform their best in their best efficiency. So human factors of engineering was really, really involved in my entire internship. I would go to a different TNS sites across US, and then I would go ahead and reach out to the associates to identify different ships, what kind of issues they are having, and accommodate all of that in my research paper as well. So project management, some concepts of mechanical engineering, industrial engineering, and then people management was a part of my internship as well. What lessons learned I had it, again, as I started to share, Amazon is just not about e-commerce, it's just not about a software development. It has like enormous amount of business which we cannot even think of. Like even Amazon is working towards a satellite building, and then there are like really, which was beyond my understanding as well. So I got to learn a lot about their business. Also, I got to learn that when they say that when they have leadership principles, they really breathe in through those leadership principles. When they say you have to dive deep, you have to dive deep. There is no option. When they say that they hire to develop the best, that's what they do it for. So if anybody of you is really interested in being a part of Amazon, so you'll have to really breathe through their leadership principles, because you'll not hear good morning and good evening that often. How often you'll be hearing the leadership principles. So yeah. And I also had a very good opportunity. So Amazon also had something called a mentorship program. So for all the interns, they assign a mentors, irrespective of where you come from. And then I was so grateful to be connected to my mentor, and she offered me to continue her mentorship even beyond the internship ended. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity as well. And last but not the least, Amazon is really famous for writing their white paper, which focuses, so it deviates a little bit from a presentation concept, because they believe that preparing a presentation, people can get lost into the looks and logistics of it. But when you write a document, when you write a paper, you have all your thought process cleared in your mind. So my 10 weeks of my work was much easier than putting all of that into that white paper. And then when you really have that thorough review, when people are really like reading your word to word, that really gave me a lot of learning about how I can focus on my in-depth thinking as well. So this is all a little bit summary about my journey. I'll be happy to answer any questions about my experience with Amazon, and with Purdue MEM as well.